Hey there folks, Future shraydee here. I just wanted to ask you guys a question. If you would be interested in me shoutcasting your battles in Pokemon Go, please let me know down in the comments. I would love to do that kind of thing. So if I get enough people saying that they would be willing to do that, I could give you some resources on how to do that, and I would give you a link that you could submit your videos to, and I could shoutcast your battles in Pokemon Go. So if that is something that you would be interested in, please let me know. Alright, take it away, shraydee. Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is shraydee and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be showcasing a Pokemon in Go Battle League named Perrserker. I'm sure you've heard of him by now. He is relatively new to the scene. He has a Steel type, and he's got a few moves. He runs Shadow Claw as a fast move, and as you know, Shadow Claw is a very strong fast move. So it does a good amount of damage and also generates energy very quickly. And I am running Close Combat and Foul Play on it. I think it also has Play Rough, but Close Combat and Foul Play are relatively low in energy cost, and Close Combat hits like a truck. So let me show you the other Pokemon I have on my team. I'm running Azu in the lead with Bubble, Hydro Pump, and that is incorrect. It is actually Play Rough that I'm running since he's in the lead. Sorry, I changed his moveset today because I switched up my team. But either way, he is running Play Rough instead of Ice Beam. And then I've got, as I said before, Perrserker with Shadow Claw, Close Combat, and Foul Play. And then I've got Galarian Stunfisk as the safe switch with Mudshot, Earthquake, and Rock Slide. Close Combat does drop your defense by 2 stages, so it's a kind of a dangerous move. And one of the best things you can do with it is try to farm up to 2 of them and then throw them back to back so that you take less fast move damage. But let's go ahead and get into these videos today. So I appreciate everybody stopping in. If you wouldn't mind hitting that subscribe button, it really does help out the channel if you do that. And if you do like the video, I would appreciate a like. And throw a comment down there and let me know how you think about everything. Okay, so we're going up against Zatorsky. We haven't really increased or decreased in rank, we're about the same. Okay, so this is a positive lead because my backline is very weak to Machamp. I was expecting him to switch out, but he's staying in. And Shadow Machamp, it's really hard. But as you can see, these bubbles are doing a lot of damage. And I do have Play Rough, which would be super effective to the Machamp, but even an Ice Beam would hurt a lot because of its, it's a Shadow Pokemon. Still waiting on the switch out, but they're staying in. And as you'll see, I probably should have double shielded my Azu here, because both of the Pokemon in the pack are going to take a lot of damage, especially Perrserker, because Perrserker's pretty squishy. So I could have shielded here and bubbled down, but I wanted to, you'll see, I wanted to Mudshot down with the Stunfisk and watch how much damage these counters are doing. Holy crap. And I wanted to save the shield for Perrserker, and oh my god, my Stunfisk has 1 HP. Okay, so they come in with Swampert, but they have no shields at this point, so this Earthquake will do a lot of damage. And then I will switch to Perrserker. Swampert is also really bad against it, really good against this team. Both of my Pokemon in the back are weak to fighting and ground. So I don't play any games, I'm just going straight for the Foul Play. Didn't want to get hit by a Hydro Cannon. Probably, I could have possibly Shadow Clawed down, but I didn't want to risk it. And there's a Bastiodon in the back, so this is going to be close. I'm not going to be able to get to 2 close combats, but Bastiodon is double weak to fighting because of its Steel and Rock type. And that does a lot of damage. Can't get to the second one, unfortunately, so I'll get hit by a Flamethrower, and this will very much KO. It would do a lot of damage even without the debuff. And my Stunfisk has 1 HP, and I'm going for it, and oh my god, Stunfisk takes the game with 1 HP. So, always great to see Galarian Stunfisk is just really strong in this meta. I remember when they first announced that he was going to be a part of the game, and everybody's like, oh, that's kind of boring, he's a Steel and Ground type, and I'm like, might be boring, but it's really strong. So we pick up a positive lead. I'm assuming he's going to switch out when he thinks I get to an Ice Beam. Azumarill is also pretty good against my back line, so I'm going to stay in this fight. I have Play Rough, so I should be able to win because I have the energy advantage here. And Galarian Stunfisk is weak to water, and Perrserker throw both charge moves that Perrserker has will be resisted because of Azumarill's fairy typing. It will resist fighting and dark. So we're just going to stay in this fight, and Azumarill versus Azumarill. This is the Great League version of Snorlax versus Snorlax. So we're just going to sit here and wait for this to be over. So I don't expect him to shield here, because, okay, he does shield. That's fine. So now I'll be able to shield once and then get to this play rough. And then we'll see. It seems like his IV... Oh no, the Altaria did a little bit of damage in the beginning. That's why my health is lower. But I do have the energy advantage, so... Okay, so Altaria comes back in for a very aggressive farm down. So I'm going to come in with my Galarian Stunfisk, and that's why I stayed in the Azumarill fight, because I knew that Galarian Stunfisk could take care of Altaria. And there's a Registeel in the back, so I'm going to go for this Earthquake. Not playing around, not going to bait, just going to go straight for the Earthquake and get the shield or do a lot of damage. He does shield, so now I'm going to switch into Perrserker, and I should be able to shield once. Even if this is a Flash Cannon, I will be able to get to a close combat. And this should KO the Registeel. Throwing it right before he gets the potential Focus Blast. And then I'll be able to get to a Foul Play. The Sky Attack won't KO, it will be resisted because Perrserker is a Steel type. Does a lot of damage with that, the defense debuff though. And this Foul Play, I really thought it was going to do more damage than that, but yeah. So, but there's not anything that Altaria can throw at the Stunfisk. Dragon Pulse, Sky Attack, Dragon Breaths, they're all resisted, and Stunfisk is very bulky. And to this point, I think he gives up, or stops attacking, knows that that's, you know, that's the end for him. So GG. Very good battle there. So I'm off to 2-0 at this point. I ended up switching this team later, just because my backline is so weak to ground type moves. I think I switched Azumarill to the safe switch spot, and I put either Shadow Hypno or regular Hypno in the front. I can't remember. It was definitely Hypno though. But I've done a lot more sets today with Perrserker, and it just doesn't hit hard enough, and you need to treat it kind of like a Haunter because of how glassy it is. Okay, so this is a neutral matchup. Either one of us can win this. The Toxicroak, in order to win, has to successfully bait. So I call his bait here, just a Mud Bomb. So I should be able to win this now that I called his bait. Sludge Bomb does do a lot of damage from a Toxicroak, so I expect him to bait again, but I'm not going to take any chances. I've got 2 shields, I might as well start using them. But yeah, the Perrserker, you have to save shields for it. It's yeah. See, if he actually would have shielded that, I would have been in trouble, because then I would have had to double shield my Azu, and I would have had no shields for Perrserker. So they come in with Cresselia. Cresselia will be able to take me out with the Grass Knot. Actually, almost be able to take me out. And then now I can come in with Perrserker. We'll be doing super effective damage with the Shadow Claws as well as the Foul Plays. A very nice switch on the Foul Play. And I should immediately switch into Stunfisk because Perrserker needs to be saved for the Cresselia. I mean, I guess Stunfisk could take care of the Cresselia as well. I'm going to not shield because I know I can survive this. And he won't be able to lock on down, as we saw in the last video. So at this point, I'll be able to get to an Earthquake here. And I still have a shield for the Perrserker. Cresselia comes back in. They throw the Grass Knot. Cresselia is very bulky though, and as we saw against that Altaria, Foul Play doesn't really do that much damage, but these Shadow Claws are adding up. Shadow Claw is such a good move. I'm not going to shield this, because I know it's got Moonblast and Grass Knot, and both will be resisted. Probably going to have to shield the next one, just to be safe. Oh no, okay, never mind. Foul Play does a lot of damage against Cresselia, so it does do good damage, but only if you line it up properly with the correct Pokemon. So 3-0 so far, and then I believe these last 2 matches don't go my way, and that's when I switch my team. we're just going to be watching this one set today. I've tried doing longer videos, and the watch time isn't very high, so... Alright, so since we have Play Rough, this is a better matchup for us. Normally, if you have Ice Beam and Hydro Pump, they'll both be resisted by the Dugong, but Play Rough is not resisted, so I'll be able to do neutral damage to Dugong. But Dugong is so annoying. As you'll see, this is actually worse than the Azumarill Mirror match, because we're both doing very little damage to each other, and every time they debuff me, I do less and less damage. But yeah, if I had Ice Beam and Hydro Pump, I couldn't win this. But the good thing is, okay, they decided to switch out. I should have switched out immediately, because this Hydro Pump is like triple debuffed at this point. Yeah, doesn't do any damage at all, which is why they didn't shield. Very smart on their part. Could have gone to either one of the Pokemon in the back, but I think Stunfisk is a better bet because it will be able to tank the Sky attacks a lot better. Rock Slide is going to be neutral. Close Combat and Foul Play are also neutral to Skarmory. So we're just going to keep going for these Rock Slides here. They don't shield. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, that's why I switched to Hypno. Fighters in the back. Fighters in the back is a nightmare for me. Maybe even could have gotten to an Earthquake there, but they're going to shield this, so... Yeah, this is not good. Probably should have switched out right there. Oof. I guess he sacked the Perrserker at this point. Okay, now going into Azumarill, and they definitely are going to have Thunder Punch. So, yeah. I probably even... Okay, no. It's a good thing I didn't shield that. But not even able to get to... If I got to that Play Rough, things would have probably gone... Oh my god, that's one counter's worth of damage right there on the Perrserker. And up one power-up punch. Oh my god. Yeah, Hitmonchan, Shadow Hitmonchan especially. Not good for this team, running it in the back. So yeah, that's why I switched to Hypno, so I could have a little bit of coverage against fighters. Oh, do I actually switch right here? Maybe I do. I don't remember. So we get to watch past shraydee making his very intense decisions. No, okay. I decided to finish out the set since I was almost at the 5th battle, or this is the 5th battle. And then in the next set I run the next team, which if you guys like this video, I'll end up making that video tomorrow. So we get a really bad lead here. We're going to switch into Stunfisk, which isn't the best response. Perrserker may have been a better bet, but I would imagine they're going to switch out. But the Rock Slides are neutral, and they do a lot of damage, so... Leaf Blade hurts, and they're going to be able to get to Leaf Blades very quickly because Snarl generates energy very, very fast. We get to the Rock Slide. We don't overtap. They're going to shield once and then probably Snarl down. Ooh, nice switch. Nice switch. I figured they were going to be able to farm me down. Okay, so Perrserker's going to be a good response to Hypno. The only thing Hypno can throw at a Perrserker that's going to do super effective damage is a Focus Blast. Thunder Punch will be neutral. I farmed one short of 2 foul plays. This is the first time I ran Perrserker, so I didn't realize that like the little meter looks like it's full, but it just needs one more Shadow Claw to get to that second one. So I'm going to throw this Close Combat. Debatable play. Yeah. So now a Leaf Blade is going to take me out. I do decide to shield, but they're going to beat me. I should switch here. Oh, that was... Yeah. I think this was the match where I lost count of how many Snarls they had, and I swear to God they were getting to Leaf Blades with 2 Snarls. So... I don't know. I guess I can go back and watch it and not sped up to see if they actually were, like, you know, abusing some sort of... I don't know. I probably just lost count, to be honest. So I tried to switch there to sack and didn't work out. So yeah, that's going to be a GG. Shiftry sweep. GG. I do love Shiftry. Last season, Shiftry was in my main team. It was the team that I ran all the time. It was Shiftry in the lead, and then Registeel and Azu in the back, which, you know, pretty meta team, but it worked really well. But yeah, if you guys would like to see anything different, I got a comment saying to do a double ghost team, and I won't give you any spoilers, but I do have a double ghost team ready. I think I'm going to wait until Season 3 to run it because of the buff to Hex. Very excited to do so, just spent a bunch of Stardust in order to get the Pokemon all prepped for that. So if you want to see that, give me a comment down below and let me know what you want to see, and also let me know if you think that you would want to submit your own battles for me to shoutcast, because if you want to do that, I would definitely be down for that. So yeah, just let me know, and I'm really glad everybody tuned in today, and I hope y'all take it easy.